Okay, good morning YouTube. Fat Cat Collections back at you this morning with another Invicta watch review, okay? And today I'm going to be talking about one that I'm a little on the fence about. Now, it's not because I don't like the watch. It's not that it's bad quality. It's just that it's a Combat Edition Invicta Excursion model. And I've been wanting a black watch for a while now. And a while back I did pick up a couple cheapies on eBay. And I picked up, they're basically a copy of some of your diesel watches or your Nixon watches, and they were, I forget who they were made by, Onyx I think they were like $13 a piece, really cheap watch. But for $13 I was amazed at how much you got, and they were pretty big. They were larger than this. They were, I think, about 53 millimeter, and they were all kind of like, I got a white one, a black one, and a matte kind of rubberized finish, and I ended up flipping them and selling them for like $40 on eBay because I was like, well, you know, sometimes on eBay you can't really tell what something looks like. So when I give you a presentation of it, it's a lot easier to want to make a decision because sometimes a picture just doesn't do something justice, you know. And so I ended up selling because I found myself not really wearing them all that much because I was like, well, I really want to wear a white watch. And I went ahead and got this bracelet here. I'll show you this real quick too. Somewhere around here. There it is. So I said, oh, I want to rock a white watch with this white kind of, you know, these tactical kind of poly bracelets. I was like, yeah, because you can't really find a lot of white bracelets out there. So I got that, and I don't think I ever even wore it because there were so many other watches that I had that I liked better in the silver and the gold. And so I've always wanted to get a black watch, and I am a big fan of black jewelry. Although I only have this particular chain, I do like it a lot. It was pretty inexpensive, like 50 bucks I think. And it's basically your, you know, your rhinestone, your iced out hip hop kind of chain. But it's done in all black. It's a black plating that they put on it. And I've had this thing for like 5 years. I mean, it's amazing the quality you get online. And it's got the black stones in it. And what I like about black jewelry with stones or ice is that it's very subtle, but you still have that shine of the stones. And, you know, I've always wanted a black diamond watch, and there's been watches I've seen you can get like on eBay that are like, you know, $50 to $100. And I purchased them before. I used to sell watches back in the day. I sold a few of them, and the quality was really bad. I mean, for $100, you were really paying for just the stones on it. And, I mean, they were cheap stones. They would, I mean, fall out. Although that's what I heard. I never owned one long enough to know that. But they just felt really light on the wrist, and the clasp was terrible on them. And although they looked really cool, when you wore them, you know, when you wear an Invicta watch, no matter which one you're wearing, people are like, ooh, nice watch. You're like, what is that? Invicta. You have that name associated with it. And anybody who actually owns Invictas knows what kind of great quality you get for your money with these things. I mean, it's amazing they make any profit at all because you get so much for your money. So, with that story being said, I wanted to get a black watch in my collection, but I wanted an iced out black watch or something with diamonds or black spinel, which is the kind of a cheap equivalent to a diamond. You really can't tell with the naked eye whether it is diamond or not, but it's a really high quality stone and you get it pretty cheap. Invicta makes a few watches. Android made one. And I should have got it, but it wasn't black, but it had black stones. But I wanted an all-black watch, and the only one that Invicta makes that has the black stones is the Noma 5, and that one is $1,900, and it's genuine black, 5 carats of diamonds. And for me, I can't rationalize $2,000 on a watch, at least with what I make now. You know, I'm an everyday working guy, and now I can rationalize $3 grand on wheels. But I have my limits, like cologne, I like to stay under 20, you know, maybe 25. Something I really like, I'll spend the money on. But for me, at this point in my life, $2,000 for a watch, absolutely not, won't do it. There's so many other watches you can get in the $300 price range. So I wanted to get something that was all black because I wanted something to match up with when I want to wear this chain, to have some black jewelry. You just want to wear all black. Black looks cool. You throw on a black leather jacket, you know, black hat, whatever. I mean, kind of, you know, like I'm rocking now is pretty basic, but just saying, you know, black is a pretty cool color. Yeah, it's sleek. And so I figured, man, I'd really like to have a black watch because I didn't have one, and because I sold that other one. And I never really got the opportunity to really wear it, but I found myself not wearing it was the point. So I went ahead and got this watch. It was $135 on eBay. I got it through my site, Fat Cat Watches, through the links. And I have to say, it's a beautiful watch. And I posted on Facebook. I'm getting a lot of positive comments, but one guy said, and this is the question, if you have to ask yourself, should I keep it, you should probably send it back. Which is what I already committed to do because I bought another watch the other day, which is in the mail, and that one I'm going to do a video review on, and that one's an all gold with rose, my favorite color combo, specialty, sub-aqua specialty, so that one's going to be beautiful. So I was like, well, why am I keeping something for $140? I'll throw an extra $100 and get something that I'm really going to wear. And now after I've done that, I'm like, well, maybe I should keep this too. So I don't know. I want to know what you guys think. I mean, I'm getting a lot of positive response off Facebook. I want you guys to tell me what you think about this watch. Now, again, it is subjective. It's all about your personality. I find myself gravitating more towards stuff like this. The big, flashy, over-the-top watches. And this is just a very subtle watch. And the one I originally wanted was the Sea Hunter in the full size in all black with the black mother of pearl. And I think because you're going with such a subtle color, that being that one's so big, I probably would have liked that better. But it was twice the price at the time. Maybe I'll get that down the road if I send this back. I'm just not sure what to do yet. But enough about that. That's kind of where I'm at with this black watch. But I wanted to do the review anyway because a lot of people like black watches. And this is definitely a beautiful black watch for $140. So this is your Invicta Reserve. It's model number, what is it, 6250? 6250. It's not a chronograph. You just have your standard Swiss-made quartz Ronda movement, the 1515. It's a 50 millimeter case diameter with, what do you got here? You got 18 millimeters in case thickness. You got your standard excursion back, your standard fold-over clasp. The entire watch is a matte finish except for parts of your crown and, of course, naturally the middle links down here. And the Excursion's got really cool middle links. Now, the Excursion is made in so many different colors. This color does not do the watch justice. And I've always wanted an Excursion because you get them for a really reasonable price, like under $200 in most cases. And if I do send this back, I will definitely get another Excursion. But it just may not be this color, okay? So I just wanted to show it to you. I wanted to do the review, and I want to know what you guys think. Send it back or keep it. I'm probably going to send it back, but you never know. We'll see. A little bit more about the watch. 26 millimeters in band width, 8.5 inches in length, 660 feet of water resistance. It does come with your 5-year Invicta Reserve warranty. And what else? That's really about it. Just going to show you a couple close-ups. And I'm going to take you into another room because naturally I always say my lighting in here is not very good. I want to show you what it looks like in some brighter lighting, okay? And you know, remember, these videos, this is not, I'm not going to edit videos. I'm not going to, like, you know, get all fancy with introductions. These are everyday guy videos as if you're in my home when we're talking watches. We're talking about this passion that I love and naturally that my subscribers love as well. So let me go ahead and throw it on the wrist. Again, I'm 5 foot 8 inches tall, about 170 pounds, and I weigh, my wrists are 7 inches in diameter. So most watches look pretty big on me. So let me go ahead and throw it on the wrist. It's a beautiful watch, but then, you know, is it for me? Because I'm more of a flashier kind of guy. I like the gold. The gold tends to be my #1 pick when it comes to color. But man, when I look at it on video here, it looks beautiful. So I don't know what to do. I mean, I just don't know what to do with this one. I mean, what's $140 over a period of your life? You know, who cares? But you know. But then again, you know, $129 right now, you can get a all-white band gold automatic S1, what is it, the Yakuza Dragon. And it's like, well, I wear that more, so I don't know. Tell me what you think, guys. I want to know what you guys think. Is this a watch that if you saw on a wrist that you're going to want to compliment? I wore it to work. Nobody complimented me on it, but my coworkers did love it, is the thing. But that's, again, that's a personal preference. I find myself wanting to wear this. The day I got this watch, I still wore this one. And I never do that with a new watch. I mean, naturally, it's common sense. You can see the difference there. I mean, one's over the top, one's very, you know, very subdued. It's a combat edition, and that's what it is. So let's go to another room here. I'm going to go ahead and show it to you under some better lighting. We're going to walk through my upstairs hallway here to my cologne review area right here. You guys have seen that before. So it's going to give you a couple angles here. Try to get under the light a little bit. Let me go ahead and put this down here, trying not to knock over anything here. Alright. You can see under this lighting, you can see that the contrast and the finishes. You have that satin finish on the side, that full polishing down the middle. I mean, it's a beautiful looking watch. Your numbers on this, in case you were wondering, are not white. They're more of like a light gray, so they're a little subtle, or more subtle than just the bright white. Let me get back a little bit there. Now I've come in the mail stainless steel couple rings and a combination of stainless steel, black plated, and silver bracelet, which would look really nice with this setup, I think. It's kind of a subtle look. But then again, you know, do I want to spend the $140 to be subtle when there's so many ones out there that I like, you know, I like a lot more, to be honest with you. Try to change the angle a little bit here. And see, here's the problem. Let me just do something real quick here. So here's my only issue with a black watch is that I'm going to go ahead and just throw on this hand here another black watch. Now you can see one's larger than the other. But from this distance, you know, what are you looking at? You really got to get up close to see that there's a big difference. This is your $20 Kmart special here that I got for working in the yard. It's all scuffed up too. But still one for the collection, you know what I mean? You don't get rid of anything. No way. I got food on that or something. That's terrible. You know what I mean? But a black watch doesn't really get noticed. Alright, so that was my take on the Invicta Excursion Combat Edition. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know whether I should keep it or not. I'm just not really sure. I don't want to spend $140 on something that's going to sit in the case. I mean, I'll just give you an example here. I got lots of watches which I don't even really put on YouTube, that are, see if I can do this here, that just sit in the case. Because they're watches that I got at different times in my life where they were smaller and I just don't wear them anymore. Like, I want to wear what I like, and those watches are just too small for me now. And some of them are, you know, pretty cheap watches I got when I was younger, and, you know, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Remember, if you do like this watch, and it is a beautiful watch, guys. I mean, if you like the Combat Edition, it's definitely one to pick up. Now, a couple of my followers here on Facebook, or my Facebook friends, showed me a couple pictures of the ones that they got, and naturally, one guy picked up the I can't even remember here. It's the Combat Edition, my favorite, the Grand Arsenal, and that one looks great. But you know, he probably paid $300 for it, so I don't really want to pay $300 on a black watch. So I don't know. We'll see. Let me know what you think, guys. Keep it or not. If you do like it, go ahead and check out PHATKATWatches.com. Click through the eBay link, search 6250 Excursion. You'll find it. It's on special right now. Pick it up if you like it. What else? Also, I may have a link by the time you watch the video for a direct link to this watch with real-time listings where you won't have to search for it. You just click and buy. So remember, when you do that, it does help support the channel. Any kind of feeds that or links or sales are generated through my videos, through my website, Fat Cat Watches. When you click that eBay link, it goes ahead and saves a cookie on your browser that will last for 24 hours. So if you make a purchase within those 24 hours, I do get a commission back from eBay. It does help to support the channel. It helps to, you know, go ahead and buy new watches to review, and it is much appreciated. If you do find that somewhere, if eBay isn't your thing, and you don't like to buy from eBay, then by all means, I mean, I just want you to get the watch and enjoy it. And then go ahead and find me on Facebook and post pictures. I'm getting a lot more followers on there, and it's really fun to kind of see your daily wrist shots here. My coworker said something kind of cool the other day, or not cool, but I thought it was kind of catchy. I said, I'm going to use that in my videos. These are called male wrist enhancement, which I thought was pretty funny. Alright guys, well thank you very much for watching. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you like the videos. You will get notified every time I upload a new video, whether it be for cologne or watches, or now my newest venture, I put in an in-home bar. I want to start to collect cigars and whiskey maybe. I don't really like whiskey or cigars, but cigar once in a while, whiskey, you know, beer, I love beer, but you know, but it's something I can keep around and then review, because it's kind of cool. I love collecting things. So, alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Check us out on Facebook, find us Fat Cat Watches, check out Fat Cat Watches website, and subscribe to the channel. Have a great day.